Take a look at lesson 7 from Unit 2 in 6th grade math. We are now creating double number line diagrams. So we're building from understanding them in lesson 6 to here creating them, and it's really scaffolded throughout the lesson. But again, we're using context that the students have seen before in the work, and so their new learning is really drawing them on their own. One thing to help them with is the idea that you can put a ruler down and use both edges, the top and the bottom, to draw the parallel number lines, and use that to help just make it organized and neat and nice. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a tool for reasoning, but a little bit of neatness can help out. So in this first warm-up, students are looking at fractions on this single number line to just get that reasoning going about equal spacing for equal distances. Notice that it goes from 0 to 2, not 0 to 1. So students may put that half right in the middle of the number line. So help them as they reason through why that doesn't make sense given the distance on the number line. This is a good think, pair, share activity again. So students are given steps to help them draw out the rest of this double number line. But again, it's using a context they've seen before with the green water by mixing the blue and the yellow. And so they just finish and complete the number line and then use it to reason. We're also building to the idea that although the ratio given for the green water was 5 milliliters of blue to 15 milliliters of yellow, that if we want to use just 1 milliliter of blue water, how much yellow does that take? So getting the idea of 3 milliliters of yellow per milliliter of blue. So getting towards a unit rate. We're not using the words of unit rate yet, but the idea that once you know how much 1 is, life gets easier. And so try and help in the activity synthesis pull that out, and there's some good directions on that in the complete lesson plan. We're building another step in this activity. We are using this art paste recipe that kids may have seen before. I kind of have a memory that it's an optional piece earlier on. And they are building their own double number line from scratch. So this could be a good place for kids to work individually and then compare theirs with a partner so they can kind of reason through what's working and what's not and make their own adjustments before you talk with them about that. So see if they can make their own corrections as they work through this. Then this is activity 4 is optional, but it comes back to the tuna casserole. And again, we're just drawing those double number lines and using those again. Also, this one, I think on number 3, has them actually build a third number line. So they would be using a triple number line, which the reasoning works just exactly the same. After the summary, you can see they're using the word per in here. So we're kind of building towards that idea. And the cool down uses the cats again, but it uses double number lines and triple number lines this time instead of the the discrete diagrams that were used previously.